Guys, firearms are an investment, whether it's investing in your self-defense or your 401g. And you want to be able to keep those guns in top condition and easy to transport, especially when you're going to the range. One big thing is there's a lot of indoor shooting ranges, and it makes it nice. You can take your lunch break, you can go after work, and you just want to carry a couple of firearms and go into the range and shoot and leave. Today we're going to take a look at one option I think that's really top notch, and this is the Roaring Fire Flintlock. This is a pistol case. It's padded. It's designed for 2 pistols, but you can actually add up to 4. This is really easy to carry, transport. It's a lot better than having a big old range bag that you're taking if you're just going for a short training session. This is one of those options that just makes life a little easier and yet keeps your firearms protected. Now we want to give a big thank you to Roaring Fire Gear for sending the Flintlock for this review, but guys, this is a very useful pack for those days when you just want to go shoot some at the range. All right guys, we have the Roaring Fire Flintlock and a very compact 2-pistol case. This is something that to me is just so easy to take to the range. Now this is packed out, and so we've got 2 full-size firearms in here. We've got it just filled up, and we'll look at it without all the gear that's in here. First off, we have a 1000 denier Cordura. It is in an FDE color. We have Molly straps that go across the front. They're angled a little differently, so they really look, it just gives it a little stylish look to it. Also, we have a nice large hook and loop field, and we have the Roaring Fire logo on it, which really makes it perfect for your Such patch, and you can find these at suchgear.com. But a great way to identify your pack as well, and just put your favorite patch on there. Nice grab handles. They do have kind of that seatbelt material, a little bit slick, but still it has some texturing to it. They are doubled over and stitched on both sides, and of course this goes down, box X stitching, and then on this side it actually goes underneath, and so it gives it a very secure grab to it. Now this is again packed out to the fullest, and we have 2 very large handguns in here. We have YKK zippers, and these are self-lubricating. They're really the best in the industry, and also we have paracord pulls with the shrink wrap, and so this gives you a nice secure fit to it and easy just to grab and to open up. Now here at the back we have another pouch right here. We're going to take a look at it, and then we have a zippered compartment in the front, and this is for just smaller items. But overall, it has a great look to it. Now, first thing, we're going to get into the main compartment. And this actually folds and clamshells all the way out. We have 2 padded, very nicely padded pistol cases. Now for me, I put a pistol right in the center, and you have the padding on either side. So really this will fit 3 guns, and I'll show you another place where you could actually put 4 firearms in here in this really small package. And first we have the Springfield Armory Echelon. Has a red dot sight and a light and the extended magazine, and yet it still fits in here very well. So this is going to take some fairly large firearms to go in here. Now on this side I have a full size 1911, and it's one of the Kimber new Generation 2 model 45 ACP. And as you can see, it's not only does it fit in there well, it fits in there with room. And so it's not tight to get out. And I really like that with these dual pads, because it just gives you a lot of options. And if you're just taking 2, maybe 3 guns, it's better than taking that huge range bag, which I end up taking, and then you got to find room for it, especially if you're in an indoor range, which they have their place as well. But you can see the seamed inside, so this gives it a lot of strength all the way through. And you're carrying firearms, and they can be fairly heavy, so this is good to have all this reinforced. Then on the other side we have just a small little zippered compartment. Now here I've just got some targets just tucked in here, but some kind of admin, anything you want to put in there, and it does have some wiggle room, so you can put some different items in there, and it will give a little bit, so you can kind of bunch it out. And then we have our front compartment, and this is your magazines, and again it also clamshells out, and you can see that this just fits on a table or a bench, especially if you're sitting at the range. You got all your mags right here. Now these are all 2011 style magazines, so they're big thick magazines, and you can see these easily go in here. It does have 5 slots. Then we have another compartment here. We have YKK zippers around with the pull, and it has a nice just soft material, and this is in all the areas. It's more like a nylon material, so it doesn't have any scratches or anything on your firearms, and it just rides really well. But this whole side is that way. And as we open this up, it's a nice, generous compartment. You can see the straps coming down from the handle. You could actually put a couple of boxes of ammo in here. Actually, you could put 3 or 4 boxes, according to what size. And then I just have a little small Smith & Wesson cleaning kit that just kind of goes in there very simply. So it's a very simple bag, and yet it's very convenient. A lot of times when I'm at big indoor shooting ranges, I see guys coming in with large cases or big cases, and this just gives you a very small option if you want to go minimal. Now, if you want to take your PDW or you're taking a rifle, it's different. But for handguns, to me, this is a great way just to run to the range and to be able just to go and not be overloaded. But the elastic in these are really well done. They're stitched very well. One thing about Roaring Fire is they have a lifetime warranty. So if you have any problems with your bag, you can get a replacement without any trouble. And then with it, without all the stuff in it, I mean, it really packs down to a nice size. And that way it's great for storage or whatever you're doing. Now these are 11.81 inches in width. They're 8.66 inches in height and about 2 inches in width. And of course, this expands out. The paracord pulls make it really easy just to grab and to open instead of grabbing the little zipper. Now the zippered compartment near the magazine straps, this also can be used for a small pistol. Now here we have just a Glock 43. It's tiny already, but really it'll give you enough room if you want to tuck something in there. So really this does hold up to 4 handguns. We took this on our last range trip and it just really worked out well. I mean, it's very compact. We can set it down. Of course, obviously when we're doing a lot of filming, we have a lot of other gear. But this keeps our pistols in a very compact area, and I really like it. I mean, it's very well made, and you know the handles are very sturdy. The MOLLE, you know, it just gives it really a good look, more than usefulness. And then again, just throw on your patch, and when you're at the range, you know, it just makes it really simple, especially if you're doing some competitive shooting and you just want to carry your handgun, a few boxes of ammunition, just a night at the range. Now this also can be used to put something or put your guns in here and put them in a safe and keep them protected. So having gun cases is just great, but a lot of these are just very simple, and while they're fine and they're adequate, it doesn't give you all the features that you get with more of an advanced gun case. Now the Roaring Fire Gear Flintlock 2-pistol case runs $47.99 on the Roaring Fire Gear website. You get a 10% discount using RF10 in the coupon code, and when this is going to be introduced, they have even a better sale. So check out Roaring Fire Gear. They do some really unique and good quality gear. And you get a lifetime warranty, and you get free shipping in the US for orders over $49. So guys, the Roaring Fire Flintlock, a very compact and transportable way just for those short range trips. If you just want to take a couple of guns, you want to go to an indoor range, it makes it simple. Or for that matter, even if you're going to an outdoor range, just having everything you need right here in a small package just makes it easier. So a big thank you to Roaring Fire Gear for sending the Flintlock for this review. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. Guys, protecting it, and it works out really well. I don't want to do that. I want to do my patch. I want to do that patch. I want to do my patch. If I want to, I can jump in there. And okay, if I want to, I can jump in there. I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna jump in here. It's just great to go to the range, pull it out. Pretty simple. In a very compact, easy way.